Msupa Nganya project is very dear to me because I have used the public transport before, and in one way or the other, I've experienced harassment in the public transport. That is when maybe they tout anakwamilia change, or if maybe someone can make provocative comments about maybe how you've dressed. Just, I've experienced that. So this particular movie was very dear. Why I chose to join this collective is because it's like home to me, because there I'm able to interact with, performing artists, musicians, graffiti, and filmmakers as a whole. So why I joined it is because I wanted to be part of a movement, because what Mau Mau Arts really does is that it's telling our stories. It's telling stories that is in us, real life stories, and those are the kinds of stories I want to really be a part of. Robert Monuku, it was a very humbling experience for me, and amongst others whom I was able to interact with on set. It was a humbling experience because, one, I was able to see how it's actually done in the industry, and I was able to learn so much more, because I believe every day is a learning process for everybody. There's no point you'll say that now I'm the best and this and that. And the fact that they were also able to learn from us who had joined them, it was very nice. So it was a humbling experience working with them, because I'd call it a dream come true. An artist's role in society is telling our stories, because there's a person who said that the richest place here in earth is the graveyard, right? That is where everyone has been buried. And that is because if those people resurrected right now, they would tell a lot. There's a lot of secrets put there. So an artist's role in society is to tell these stories, because there are stories that have not been told, of experiences that have happened back in time and even current. I'd say every single thing was highly memorable. The project itself, first of all, like I said earlier, it was a dream come true to work with people like Robert Monuku, all these people, being able to actually interact with them. These are people I've grown up seeing their work, seeing them on the screens when I was younger. So every single thing was a high moment. The film itself was just a high moment. I'd say directing, script writing, and acting, and also creative directing, because I feel it's a blend. To me, I feel it's one can't do the other. It's like saying that today I want to go to work without this arm. It's the same thing. I feel like one can't do without the other, because for you to even be a good director, you have to understand all aspects of acting. Okay, about that, it was very interesting, because when we were doing the dry runs, that's when they started, assembling and seeing it. That's when I realized at the back of my mind that I just want to make this scene entertaining for all of us. I don't want them to feel like we are using their space. I want them to see and actually laugh and learn and see and just be a part of the process. Ada in the film is I'll start by saying she's daddy's girl. She has a boyfriend. She has, a life. She's glamorous. She has a brother who they are very different. The brother spends his time on the matatu stage, idling, chewing cat, and doing these things, But then Ada, on the other hand, she's just a gully stuff, has her own thing. And what I feel I share with Ada is that we can get emotional, yes. I am an emotional person, but Ada is also very emotional, because of even you can look at the experience that she went through with the commotion. Then she was at the police cell. She was really crying because she could feel the humiliation. She could feel, she's someone who just wants to be. She doesn't want to be distracted, and she was shaken by all that. Where the setting is that it's a town setting, right? It's the city. It's Nairobi, or it could be any town, any urban town where we have matatus. The matatu culture in Nairobi is really thriving. And Job being a guy and someone who is not very interested in school, he's very noisy, he's very energetic, he likes to just, chill with his friends. I feel he's more drifted into the the matatu bit of things. I'm not saying they're idlers, but I'm saying that he feels at home there because he can be able to get friends. He yells, he helps the touts, fill the matatus. On the other hand, Ada living in the city, she can access things like cosmetics and wigs and have that miniskirts and that look, shades, that vibe. I feel that's where our differences come, just because of the setting of where the film was set up. Is that one thing you have to realize about film, music, and graffiti is that if you really want it for the fame or for the money, I'd say maybe you just forget about it right now and just do other things.